today for the Bitcoin price. And yes, guys, this is certainly a video I did not plan doing ever. I did not want to ever make. Nevertheless, one I have to make and I have to bring to you. Was I wrong about Bitcoin? Was I wrong about the bottom? Is my trade? My trade, you can see here over on Bybit, only 34% in a profit left, only $26,000 in a profit left. Is this trade gonna be liquidated? Am I gonna be wiped out on that specific trade? And are we going lower than everyone, including me, expected? We are going to talk about that in that video. I have a chart, I have some findings I wanna share with you, some which were not even on my table before. So let's talk about that. And before we are going straight into the charts, guys, you can see it's a much more calm video today, but this is because a little bit less joyful, but obviously life is beautiful, the view is beautiful, nothing to complain about. But when the Bitcoin price is tumbling around and just being weak, of course, it's not the most joyful thing to talk about. But anyways, let's talk about that. If you want more of these videos, of course, smash up the like button to a new all-time high. I was the one telling you at 58,000 US dollars that I'm not predicting 28,800, but I think this is our worst case scenario. We went exactly down to 28,800, and now the question is, was this the worst case scenario? Let's talk about that. And I asked the last time already, if you are a future millionaire, and only if you are a future Bitcoin or crypto millionaire, like this video, 7,000 or 8,000 people like that video, I think more of you future crypto millionaires are watching. So like this video right now and put this out into the universe. Now let's talk about the Bitcoin price first. So the thing is, Bitcoin was, and this is not the chart I wanted to show you, but this is something I want to start with, the immediate short term. Bitcoin was breaking out from this beautiful descending triangle all the way up to our price target. The problem is we did not break the descending support here, which we were putting in since ages, right? We found the resistance here, and something which is very clear: as long as we are not significantly breaking this with some volume support, it's not going to look good for Bitcoin. Obviously, the moment we break it, I'm saying, hey, I was right with my worst case scenario. I was right with everything. That's me when we are breaking it. But if not, if Bitcoin breaks the bottom here, I'm gonna come out and I'm telling you, I will admit that I was wrong here. So now, how can we determine whether Bitcoin is gonna go lower in the future without waiting for it? Well, let's talk about it. Let's do that right now. And for this, I wanna go into one chart. And this is a chart, credits to Clementel, actually. I think he found it, shared it on Twitter, and I wanna bring it to you here right now. The on-chain cost basis, it sounds very, very complicated, but please hear me out. The gray line is the Bitcoin price, obviously. And now only take two more lines into consideration: the orange line and the green line. The orange line being the short-term holder realized price, STH, short-term holder realized price. And the green line being the long-term holder realized price. So let me quickly explain you so you can understand exactly what that means. Short-term holder realized price is every Bitcoin address holding Bitcoin for less than 365 days. Moving the Bitcoin is considered to be sold, and that is the moment they are moving their Bitcoin is the price they are realizing the Bitcoin at. Short-term holders below 1 year, long-term holders above 1 year. So what you can see whenever, dear ladies and gentlemen, the short-term holder realized price goes below the long-term holder realized price, and every single time, like clockwork, this is the exact moment, plus minus 1-2 days, we are hitting the bear market low. In 2014, in 2018, you can see it in this green dot. And obviously the question is it this time going to happen again on the very right side in 2022? Because if this is the case, go to the very right side with your eyes. You can see that the short-term holder realized price did not go below the realized price of those long-term holders yet. In fact, we are still pretty far away. So in order for this to drop below, we need a last shakeout. In order for this to drop below, we need an apocalyptic big wick towards the downside, clearing out the market. So what I'm talking about here is not only me losing my trade. What I'm talking about is Bitcoin potentially, let me show you this crazy beautiful view. Wow, like Even if you are not at the sea, if you have a forest nearby and you don't feel good about the price, go into the forest, take a walk. If it's gray, if you're in London, whatever. Like, breathe the beautiful air. At least in London, it's a little bit more cold and the air quality is very good. And maybe not in the city of London, so you might as well have to take a ride outside. Anyways, just a quick detour here. So what I'm talking about is Bitcoin potentially breaking 26, 25, 24, even lower towards the 20,000 US dollar areas. In fact, let me go into this chart here and let me talk about what I'm talking about. So we are using the index chart here. We are using, obviously, the weekly candles at least. And for the weekly candles, let me show you this price model, this beautiful price model of the red lines. The red numbers here is the shortening bear cycles. And yes, we still have 2 months or something. We could still go 2 months with still having a shortening bear cycle. And what's interesting is, every time Bitcoin breaks below, let me show you again, in 2014, breaks below the 50 period moving average, which is the blue line, we go down and retest the 200 every time. First time right here, 2014. The next time this happened, actually, let me show you again, 2018, we broke it, went down, tested the 200, which is always marking the bottom for Bitcoin. This happened again in 2020, boom. And the thing is, now we broke it, but we did not retest yet. In fact, not only that, in accordance to that model, Bitcoin should go down and retest the 22,000 US dollar area. No, also the perfect fit right here is in perfect convergence with it, unfortunately. So if all things coming together, we should expect another breakdown to 22,000 US dollars. And now, of course, the question is, I know that some people are expecting that. Some people are expecting 15, 10, 12,000 US dollars. I don't think this is ever going to happen. I even think that Bitcoin is right now, in that exact moment, extremely cheap. But what we have to understand, like we always say, or like we tend to say, this time it's different, right? Of course, this time it's different. Bitcoin is more valuable. The fundamentals are bigger, right? But in the end of the day, things are not going to be different. The psychology always stays the same. And even though I'm still sticking with my worst case prediction of 28,800, which we are hitting and holding so far, I at least want to admit there is a good possibility of me being wrong with that prediction. And if this is the case, I definitely want to show some courage here and come out and talk about that with you. I want to know from you, do you think Bitcoin is going to go down to 22,000? If you ask me, I would say no, but evidence is solidifying right now that this is a probable possibility. Let me know down below in the comment section. I will be actually this time going down, and I will answer a few of your comments in the comment section down below as well. Something else I wanted to draw your attention to is actually, let me show you this here. I usually have, before I go back into my next price targets, I usually have like a $10,000 bonus. This time, 15,000 US dollars. And this is because of Prime XBT. A 7,000 US dollar bonus is waiting for you in the comment section down below on the very top. Prime XBT, if you click that specific link, I know I'm trading on Bybit and stuff, but I already started trading on Prime XBT. You get a 7,000 US dollar deposit bonus. You can trade with that free bonus as well, obviously. Make sure you read the deposit instructions, and you have to use my promo code BULL50, right? And of course, I want to thank also Prime XBT for the trust and for sponsoring this channel. Very beautiful, and I'm very happy to add them into my affiliate section here down below. It's a very great exchange, and it's there for like many years. I was waiting a long time before I actually decided to include them, but now after many years, I think this is definitely a very proven exchange. So make sure you go down below. In total, 15,000 US dollars in free bonuses, which is a beautiful thing. And of course, guys, I will go live very soon as well. I will drop the next video very soon. I know this was a very different video, so here I would really love to ask for your courage to give me this feedback if you want more of these videos, a little bit more in depth, a little bit more detailed, also sometimes a little bit more calm. Smash up the like button, share that video, which gives the most juice to the YouTube algorithm, and leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and we are going to see each other very soon at the next one of Crypto. And as always, guys, bye bye.